Okay, so good day po. At ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon ay derivative of a function. So let's say meron po tayo ditong y is equal to f of x. So ito po yung kanyang graph. Then, let's say meron tayong fixed point dito na x plus f of x. Then nagkaroon ng changes. So let's say ito yung another point na yon. So the coordinates will be x plus delta x and f of x plus delta x. So pagkakaroon po ng delta x doon sa kanyang coordinates. So meaning yung ating difference between x plus delta x and x, that is what we call the increment, or the difference between this point up to this point is what we call delta x. And similarly to the difference between f of x plus delta x and f of x, so that is delta y. So in this case, if we are looking to find the average rate of change, so that is just equal to the rise over run. So that is delta y over delta x. Or to find delta y over delta x, so yung y component po niyan ay f of x plus delta x. Isusubtract lang natin dun sa y component ng ating fixed value na f of x. So minus f of x all over yung fx plus delta x minus x. So mangyayari ay matitira lang po is delta x. So this is now what we call the average rate of change. So ngayon, if we are going to take the limit of delta y over delta x as delta x approaches 0, pag pinaliit po natin ng pinaliit yung value ng delta x, that is what we call the derivative of y with respect to x. So ang basa po natin dito, derivative of y with respect to x. So we can use this notation para masabi natin na yan po ay derivative. So sa madaling salita, pagka nagkaroon na po ng mga applications dito sa topic na to, yung derivative of a function ay napakarami pong application yan. At isa sa napakagandang application nito ay nalalaman natin yung slope ng isang function. So paano ba natin masabi na slope of a function siya? So let's say ito yung kanyang point. Kinunik ko tong line na yan kasi itong line na yan ay para makita natin yung kanyang rate of change ng delta y over delta x. Sabi dito sa derivative, papalitin natin yung value ng x hanggang sa yung x ay parang napaka-liit na ng value. Halos equal na siya sa 0. So kung i-imagine niyo, kung ito yung ating function na y, kung yan yung rate of change kanina, at yung delta x natin ay papalitin natin yung value. So meaning, kung gagawa tayo ng line ngayon, lumalabas ngayon na itong rate of change ngayon ay parang, ito na ngayon yung tinatawag nating slope. So, isa sa application po ng ating derivative of a function ay yung tinatawag pong slope. So, like for example, meron kayong equation at gusto nyong malaman yung slope nun, you just simply take the derivative of the function. So, dito po tayo sa example, find the derivative of 2x squared using the 4-step rule. So, meron kasing 4-step rule dyan na inaaral natin sa derivative bago tayo mag-proceed doon sa mga formulas niya. So, first rule natin is, so yung y natin ay equal sa f of x. So, meaning yung y na yan ay equal sa f of x. Palitan lang natin yung y ng f of x, so that is 2x squared. Okay? Then, kailangan rin natin yung f of x plus delta x. So, meaning, kailangan muna natin i-compute yung f of x plus delta x. So, f of x plus delta x. So, ang gagawin lang po natin dyan ay palitan lang natin yung x ng x plus delta x. So, this becomes 2 times x plus delta x quantity squared. So, this is the first step rule. So, compute for f of x plus delta x. Then, after that, you compute for f of x. You subtract that from f of x, which is yung f of x po natin ay 2x squared. So meaning, we have to subtract this. So, expand po muna natin to. So, f of x, sige dito na lang, f of x plus delta x is equal to 2 times x plus delta x, quantity squared minus 2x squared. Okay, so this becomes, okay, so that is 2 multiplied by square the first term sa algebra po. At tapos plus twice of the first and second term, x plus x delta x plus delta x quantity squared minus 2x squared. Okay? So, kung mapapansin po natin, ito ay magiging 2x squared. Tapos may minus 2x squared doon, magka-cancel yan. Tapos matitira po dito, distribute natin. So, 4x delta x plus delta x quantity squared. Okay? So, yan po ang matitira. So, ito na po yung ating ngayong f of x plus delta x. Okay? So, that is the second step rule. Okay? So, for the third step rule, ang kailangan po natin gawin, itong nakuha nating f of x plus delta x, it should be meron tong minus f of x, no? Nakalimutan ko lang sulat. Minus f of x. Kasi sinubtract na natin yung f of x dyan. So, for the third step rule, kailangan po nating compute yung kanyang delta x. So, f of x plus delta x tapos minus f of x. Ang kailangan natin gawin ay i-divide yan sa value ng delta x. Okay, so delta x. So, saan ba equal yung 4x delta x, f of x plus delta, minus f of x plus delta x minus f of x. So, pwede nating i-factor muna yan dito, no? Factor muna natin yung delta x multiply by 4x plus delta x, okay? So, from that, we have here delta x, then 4x plus delta x all over, divide natin sa delta x. Okay, so that is ang mangyayari, magka-cancel lang po yung delta x. Okay, that is the third step rule. Okay, for the fourth step rule is take the limit of f of x plus delta x minus f of x all over delta x as delta x approaches 0. Okay, so you take the limit of 4x plus delta x as delta x approaches 0. So, ang mangyayari lang po dyan, yung ating delta x po ay magiging 0 lang po yung value nito. Okay? And this limit is what we call the derivative of y with respect to x. So, this is now the derivative of y with respect to x is equal to 4x. So, ito na po yung sagot para dyan sa problem na yan. Okay? So, try to solve y is equal to square root of x using the 4-step rule. Okay? So, yun lang po for today's video and I hope you learn something from this video. Thank you.